Well, good evening. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It's season number 5 of the WCS, and we've got a good matchup to square off in week number 1. It's going to be Abby Spott taking off Meredith McGee, William Stewart, Sean Green, and how about Haley Robertson in the background? I don't think most of you
Yeah.
introduced her name, but we're going to do it anyways. Welcome in, Haley. Thanks for joining us for this season. Let's get underway. Sean, what do you say?
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this season. It's the best field that we've had so far. The names at the top, right? Shea Cole, of course, defending champion, two-time champion. Abby Spott coming in there, of course, coming back into this as we're going. All right, we're going to head on over to Meredith, I guess. So Haley just wants us to get rolling. We only wanted 30 seconds of camera time. I'm not going to take a shower next time. Murph is playing for C&M Darts at Trick Shot Metro West. She's been playing for 35 years. Her average heading into this is third overall, which is I was going to get to in just a second, a 3.849 or 3.85. And then she's throwing those super darts, Meredith McGee 18-gram darts. Will, Meredith is a deliberate player, and she's going to take her time tonight. Abby plays extremely fast. How is that going to factor into this?
First off, Haley, I understand the excitement for
Amazing.
getting gunning it here. It's all right. It's totally okay. We'll get going here. Yeah, I think that we all know that Meredith takes a little time when she throws. Abby, not so much. So does that play a factor in tonight's matchup? We don't really know. But as a good player, it shouldn't cause any issues, whether you're a slow or a fast player. You got to play darts. You got to play your game. And I mean, you can't do anything about the other opponent, right? So do what you can to get the better scoreline tonight. But yeah, I'm excited to see Meredith McGee in action. Look at those, 3.849 for the MPR, as you mentioned. Pretty good average standpoint.
Well, and she's also coming in as the women's CSI champ from this year at TOC. So I'm going to have some confidence heading into this. But talk to us about Scotty over here.
Yeah, Miss Abster. Abby Scott, as we call her. Let's come on, get real, Abby. We're not going to let you down on that one. American Amusement Arcades for her vendor. She's playing at Gov's Place tonight. Been playing for 17 plus years, believe it or not. She's got an average of 4.052 and currently throwing some shot darts. Abby Spott 19-gram barrels, so her signature series this evening. Yeah, Abby, we all know what she's capable of as well. When she's on, she's on. Well, she won 2 consecutive runs at the TOC event there for the women, the finale.
Yep.
So good for her getting that upper hand. We all know that she can make a run at any given point. So I'm expecting her to bring out her lights out stuff tonight.
Yeah, I am too. It's going to be that conversation, and Abby actually talked about the idea that Meredith plays a little more deliberately than she does, and she's going to have to be aware of that. And especially when it's online play, it can be kind of a fast-paced move anyway. But let's head to the cork. And if you've never watched before, welcome to the women's cricket singles series. Let's go over that format for the women's singles challenger series. It is a double elimination style tournament. Those players will play a race to 7, best of 13 legs, all cricket with a cork, 3-dart count to start the match, with Meredith got an 11. So if Abby shoots to the other side of the board, she's got the diddle. All cricket with a cork or 3-dart count to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That is that PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance,
there we go for speed. I'll get you on this one.
I was actually just going to wait forever. Players will cork for start in that last leg decider. And listen, Abby is right there on that Wisconsin-Minnesota border. I mean, literally, you cross the river right there in her town, and you are in to Minnesota. So is she really Wisconsinite? Is she really Minnesotan? We're not sure. The accent tells us that she's Northern Canadian. So we'll have to see what that one really is. But Meredith McGee playing in beautiful Orlando, Florida at Trick Shots Metro West. And the weather's got to be better than the weather is here.
Yeah, that's kind of an understatement, if any. And way warmer than it is up north where Abby's at, that's for sure. There was a little chill this weekend up in those neck of the woods. I'm not mistaken, it was in the teens. No, thank you. No, thank you. Speaking of no thank you to start for Abby Spott because it's kind of unfortunate.
I mean, to be honest, it can only get better from there with how talented she is. And she's hitting the wires right there on the wrong side of them on a couple of those darts. So I don't think she's too worried yet. Even if Meradith gets this first leg against the throw, it really doesn't hurt a whole lot with it being a race to 7 and its loser start. There's not really a whole lot lost there from Abby, but she also just wants to kind of get settled into this game too. So she's gonna stop. She's gonna stop hitting those wires on the wrong side of them.
Well, we always say it. Week 1, your expectations are kind of all over the place. You hope for a great game, but does it always go that way? Not necessarily. We see either a really good match or a really bad, poor run in your first week. That's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah, I think that they're both gonna play at a competitive level. They're gonna bring out the fight in both of them. That's gonna be the beauty of this WCS, right? And all the ladies support each other. All 16. They're all gonna try their best on the board, but then afterwards, they're probably gonna chat more than anything else. And I mean, from top to bottom, right? Literally from the 7th player down to 16, they're separated by 0.22 on the averages. And then the top 6 are within 0.6 of each other. So it's really close. I think that the season could go a number of different ways. Shay isn't feeling the most confident after talking to her the other day. Liz Tynan in this for the first time is going to make a difference. Abby gets a nice 5 mark, starting to settle into this. I mean, a lot of things can happen, and these are a lot of great players.
Certainly so.
Meredith, that first dart right on the wire. Second dart, grabbed it. Only able to get a single 20. The door is not going to be much more open than it currently is for Abby. Gonna need that triple. She finds the triple. Still down 3 wedges. Don't get me wrong here, and it's 3 top wedges. But Meredith is doing way more work than she wanted to have to do in this first leg. And that second dart, that hanger into the trip 10 is going to haunt her for a while. But the triple 20 is going to make that still a dreamlike throw. 78 points out in front of Scotty. Man, a 7 mark from Abby Spott. All right, chat, let us know. Who do you have in this one? What is your final scoreline prediction? Remember, race to 7. So Travis, buddy, 9 to 7 is not good. That's both of them getting to the finish line. So what is your final scoreline prediction tonight? Throw it in the chat. Throw us where are you calling in from? Where are you watching from? Where are you viewing? Come on, chat. Haley, you excited for this season? Oh yeah, from Haley. Oh, you can talk on the stream too. You know that, right? Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to talk to you about that. All right, let's look at these score lines coming in here. 7-5 from Blake Keel, Abby. He's saying that because she's probably right now. He's right behind her, so he don't want to get walloped by that guess. Mark is saying Chrissy 7-0, which is it's a bold move, Cotton. We're going to see if it pays off for him with the wife playing right in front of him. Aaron Mooney 7-6 Spott. Chris, apparently you're going to win 7-0. Michael Boone still says 9-7, but that's a lot. Abby 7-5. Meredith 7-6 from Therese.
Well, let's try that.
Hey!
That probably sounds a lot better. Yeah.
What's bad is that I didn't recognize that.
Damn technology. No, you're not going to because the way we connect. So it's a little bit tougher. But yeah, shout out to Ken. He's the one that made it apparent. He was like, How far are you away from the mic? That was the gung ho. Like something's wrong here.
I was just about to mention that no matter what we see this season, I need to remind everybody right away that all 16 of these ladies hold a higher NPR than I do in leagues. And
Just
it's
as
by a bit.
Just as a reminder.
Yep. Just want everybody to know. I do have admiration for them as dart players as much as I do as competitors in this field.
I am happy to say I would compete, but I would take my fair share of losses.
Especially from these two. Abby is not making this easy on Murph.
That's a great shot there, isn't it? How about over 500 folks joining us now on our week 1 matchup? Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Make sure you drop in
that.
where you're tuning in from in the chat. Maybe we'll give you a little shout out here for week number 1.
We got China watching along in Australia. China, good to see you again. We got the Netherlands tuning in with us. Buongiorno. Did you like that?
The Netherlands.
I get to have a nice conversation with Jules Van Dongen tomorrow on the CDC podcast. That'll be fun.
Oh, there you go.
What's your world's prediction? Who wins?
Oh, that's so difficult. It's a shoot now because everybody there's more involved, right? There's 128 players rather than the previous what was a 96. So yeah, I think that it really could go any way, but you got to favor, of course, Luke Littler with the dominant run that he's been on. Of course, Luke Humphries as well. I want to give Gerwin Price a nod, but I'm just thinking he's just not quite there and kind of maybe isn't headwise in it as much as he should be these days. So
Abby is not going for the win. She did with that second dart.
Yeah.
I like the move from Abby. I don't hate any of that.
Take a shot, right?
Yeah, man, it's always the greatest time of year, right? World Championship starting up now a week earlier because of the extra field in play. Luke Littler does play on Thursday night, and I just got to say it, until the kid doesn't make a final in the World Dart Championship, I just assume he's making the final. And unfortunately, that means Gerwin Price has to run into him earlier than he would want to. I actually tell me if this is stupid. I do not have Humphries in the top 4.
I got to take a look at I haven't looked at how it actually folds out to say who when people are going to meet. But that seems like a bold statement, but it's not. Anything can happen. Like I said, anybody these days is capable of 100 average. It's just when it shines.
Yeah, I have him losing to Gian.
Okay, that's not a bad pull there, brother. I mean, Gian is pretty good.
Yep. And I think that we see Bo Greaves do well, just for the record.
For the year? No doubt.
No, I know for the year, but I think she wins a couple of matches.
Okay, there you go. Put money
right,
on it for
Abby,
Sean Green.
Going Bulls route. Hey, might as well. Just I'm playing it here to see if I sound smart right now, so that tomorrow night I'll sound smart too. Hey, shout out to the Bull hitters watching along with us on YouTube. Their latest video taking on the 15-year-old phenom world finalist.
They're always tuning in. By the way, it's 2 a.m. there.
Well, you can't sleep when you're that hot of a commodity. Spott throws that first dart as a hanger.
Dude, she is.
It's honestly impressive.
She's making this. She's holding on the Bulls here. That's what's interesting.
Alligator blood, Abby Spott. Just keeps hanging around. But Meredith is going to end it right here, I think.
Should.
Yep, there it is. Meradith McGee 1, Abby Spott 0. And I can probably tell that the chat is going to say that they want that scoreboard a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
we could definitely do that if it's not too much for Haley. Well, we'll see if she can.
And if it doesn't have to be adjusted tonight or anything like that. I'm just
Yep. I agree. Could
just something looking at it.
folks, how about once again, big shout out to Haley. She's joining for her first season. Although she's been behind the scenes doing a lot of things. She's been doing PPD Nationals and All-Stars for a little while, so not necessarily new to the scene, but still a little nervous, I imagine. So let's give her some love. Or don't.
Shout out to Haley.
You can crap talk her too. That's fine. I mean, I do it all the time.
I mean, if you want to treat her like you did Nick, just however you treated Nick, that's fine.
And if you couldn't,
we do like Haley more.
Probably still do the same, and she'll probably she's similar to Nick in a lot of ways. Where, yeah, she's probably going to be giving it back. Yeah, I know you're taking it as a compliment, Haley. We actually got her to talk, by the way. There, did you see that?
Yeah, but she's not actually on the mic though, like on the stream.
No,
so she's just copping out on us.
We're not expecting that. Come on.
No, that's a cop out. The world needs to hear that voice. It's a nice 6 mark there from Murph. Abby does have the high ground this time with the 20s.
What'd you say, Haley? Hello, everybody.
Wow. She sounds a little bit like what's her name from Monsters, Inc. Yep. I thought that was the voice you were going with there. She actually probably sounds like, "Hey, it's me, Haley. What you talking about?"
The typical Nick response. I like it. All righty. Abby has the 20s here, so probably going to point it up just a hair before opting to close the 19s.
Yeah, it's going to stay right there. Actually, she moved over to the 18, try to walk it on over. She's now hit 2 singles on that. I get it.
You don't mind that play because if she hits a triple, she banks 2 houses here.
All right, Will, I haven't asked you this yet.
Monsters Inc. football tonight. Wait, what?
Hey, look at that call out.
Is there seriously?
Don't tell everyone that because listen, then no one's going to watch.
Well, we got extra devices. It's 2025. Come on now. But is that true? Is that on tonight?
I mean, it's Monday Night Football, so maybe.
NFL. I mean, Chargers, Eagles, I guess, whatever.
So, Will, what is your scoreline prediction tonight? Didn't even ask you that.
I think Meredith gets the edge. I think she's going to continue the success from the CDI event. I think that's just the given here for me. I think that we're looking at 7-5, maybe 7-4 to get it done here. I think that she's just going to perform here in week number 1. I think that winning that CDI event for her was a big, a big relief because she's coming second so many times, kind of proves a point. But at the same time, I think that she was honest in saying like, well, Chrissy's not here and, you know, such and such isn't here. But you know what? It was your name's on the trophy. You're never going to erase that. You're never going to take that back because someone wasn't there. So I think she backs up the statement this year. Yeah, she's going to back up a statement this season with a run.
I do like that even with her winning the CSI, she will have that chip on her shoulder a little bit. And she did not perform well in last season's WCS. And she'll tell you that. So that being said, I have Abby winning this tonight. I think Meredith starts off quicker than Abby does. Obviously, we've seen that so far a little bit, but Abby just is that type of a scrappy player that can wear down even Meredith. And if that happens, if there's many legs like that first leg tonight, which could very well happen, I think Abby wins this kind of by the same scoreline you said, 7-5, maybe 7-4.
Ooh, so flip-flop picks here from Will and Sean.
Love it. That way we cover both bases.
We're safe.
Oh, look at this from Murph.
What? First 9?
Oh, wired it.
Yeah, Herbie got a pretty good 9 mark counter this year, so looking forward to flexing that on you folks.
Well then, ladies. Let's see what that thing looks like.
It's actually Nick.
Oh,
It's actually Nick that pops up and goes, boom!
boom goes the dynamite. Oh, is it going to be Abby? Oh, again, the wires, the 9.
One hole outside for each. Just crazy. They can't get it done. But hold on. We're going to find one here.
Let's talk about the interesting movement that Abby does in her throw, right? It's a rockabye baby, right? She rocks back and forward in rhythm with all 3 throws. It's actually, she walks kind of like Chrissy does when Chrissy's on fire on that 3rd dart, where it doesn't really affect where the dart goes because she's already let it go at the time that she's moving. But yeah, she definitely pushes forward as she releases the darts. Big 5 mark there from Spott just to solidify this leg pretty much.
Similar to Chrissy, she gives it a go with the 3rd too. She kind of walks it towards the board, so
she shoulders it a little bit.
Yeah.
I bet Chrissy has a pretty good check in hockey. The way she does that shoulder turn.
What did you say?
Like she probably checks pretty well in hockey with that shoulder turn.
She does play for the Seattle Torrent in her off days. You know that, right?
Well, that's where she's been.
Yeah, she's a PWHL player.
There you go.
Big shout out to the PWHL, by the way. There's a lot of, I mean, between women's soccer and women's hockey, like the developments on the viewership level is just insane. Like they're filling arenas, 15,000 seat arenas for women's hockey right now. It's just incredible.
I love it.
Yeah, I follow. I know a thing or two, ladies.
None of them know what you're talking about. None of them.
Probably not.
Not a single lady that's watched along.
I'm just a sports fan, so if it's sports, I know it.
Oh, Hattie to win leg number 2, 4.08 for Abby Spott.
It's a pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty little average there. That'll work.
And if she wouldn't have started off so slow in the first leg, I think she would have won that one too, with how the ending went. But Meredith, the first time getting the start. Let's see how she leads. Hello, Calvin.
5 mark here. We'll see. Uh-oh. Definitely won't be that.
No, it won't. That is not even a 1 mark.
So, once again,
that's a
Meradith
9er.
McGee will start second.
Yep. Let's see how Abby leads. She closed the 5 that Meredith closed. Now she doesn't need to point them. They're already closed.
Oh, no. It is getting hot in here.
Every time,
Somebody
man.
better hit a trip.
You ever done that where you gone trip 5, trip 1, and then it's like a single 20, and you're like, really?
Yeah, right.
Like that's the one that the weight doesn't go right. But reprieve for Murph. They're both hitting those 555s. Reprieve for Abby Spott.
Yeah, this is quite the start to a leg here.
A little shaky.
There we go.
Well, you knew it was going to happen. That they're both not going to average. Well, I'm going to say below a 3. Listen, you better believe I played enough steel. I know 37 points is a 20, a 5, and a 12. Real quick off the top of my head. Abby taking full advantage of the misses early on here in this leg from Meredith. And boom goes the dynamite. Abby Spott with the first 9 of the season. You see the 9 mark counter. Little wooden dartboard action, it looked like.
It's so epic. Not much. Not much.
I think it was found wanting. No, I'm just kidding. It was really cool. It's perfect. I bet it sounded really cool too with the and all that stuff.
Oh, that counts as a miss for Spott.
Devin, yeah, Abby's kind of a Wisconsinite. I mean, like technically yes, but it's like right on the border of Minnesota.
Minnesconsinite.
The Minnesconsinite actually kind of works, but I'm never going to do that. I think Minnesconsin should now be a new state in the middle of Minnesota and Wisconsin. The Minnesconsin region of the state.
Well, that may be difficult. We'll see. Proves not to be the case. How about another?
You did not specify which, to be fair.
True. So it works out. Good call, Will. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You just gave yourself a compliment.
Yes, I did.
And then thanked yourself for it. You just Quentin Williams yourself. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, we know. New Richmond, Wisconsin. Right there on that border. Caleb asking who does all the graphics now that Nick is gone. For the most part, Nick didn't do the graphics. He would create a couple of the things. But yeah, for the most part, it's been the great team over at A to Z Darts and PPD. Haley did the 9 mark counter, which was wonderful. Abby wins leg number 3, 2-1 lead now for Spott. Scotty's starting to get hotty with a 3-7 to follow the 4-2.
I love
408.
I love how Mike writing tried to jump in here like New Richmond isn't like 15 minutes away from Minnesota.
Oh, I know. Again, it's just right on the other side of the river.
Yeah, man. Come on. What are we doing?
I already looked this stuff up, man.
The fact that she can definitely choose to go to St. Paul or Minneapolis for her airport of choice, that says everything.
Yeah.
It should actually be
for sure.
What airport do you fly out of should be what state you're from.
Interesting.
Well, that's an interesting call, right?
Yeah. I feel bad for all those people that live close to the Cincinnati airport.
Yeah, very bad. Very bad for them because they're Kentucky.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it is that Kentucky, that tri-state little area. Oh, there's a Minnesconsin beer. There you go. Look at that. Which is obviously perfect for that region of dart players. Great last dart from Meradith, and she needed that to just kind of settle in, that third dart to go in. Minneapolis, isn't that how you say it, Tim? Just kidding. Blake, you know who says that? People who live around there.
Yep.
They're like me. He's like, Indianapolis Airport is actually ranked number 1 every year. But you don't hear me bragging about it, do you?
Nah.
Mac Flashdog asking, so how come that there's so much more cricket play in the U.S. instead of 501? That is an interesting question. A lot of UK players call it Mickey Mouse darts or Tiki Taki, the game of cricket. But it's soft tip, I would say, made it a little bit more popular.
But
the steel game. But the steel game's always had like a cricket competition, right?
Yeah, and also I think it's also the fact that it's a game of chess, not checkers, right? I think that that is essentially what could happen here. That's what it's comparable to. And I'm not like trying to trash traditional 501, but it's pretty straightforward. Get down, get to a double, and check it out, right? Where there are so many different strategy moves that could be played in a cricket matchup. Whether you try to grab a couple houses compared to their one, whether you try to just grab a point lead pretty aggressively, where you just bounce back on maybe where they have the point lead. There's so many plays that can be made here. That just kind of has our eye, I guess.
And that's one of the great things about the Las Vegas Open, right? Is that we have a lot of great dart players. Last year, Jensen Walker came over, and a whole bunch of other great players, right? We've seen Fallon Sherrick take on Hedman, the new women's champion. The first time ever playing cricket against each other.
Yeah.
And so they're learning the game kind of on the fly of the strategy of it.
By the way, there is going to be a ton of people at Vegas this year, is what I'm hearing. So just keep an eye out for that one. Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'm a little bit taken away too. So we'll see. We'll see if that all plays out. We all know that things are just said until they actually happen, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Speaking of said until they actually happen, Haley, do you have that $100 for me? Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh! Stab me right in the heart with that one. That was a terrible burn. Look at this advantage for Meradith right now. 300 to 171. I think you go up there for more just because Abby has the two houses. Make it really hurt.
Yeah, and you can see Abby kind of moving around the board still. Then she blocks herself on one of the numbers. She just goes to the other.
Looks like Lisa Yee won her match. I'm trying to get some updates across the board. There's a few matches going on. Lane Lysak taking on Olivia Terry. Looks like Jillian Phillips is underway as well. So
yeah, one of my dark horses is Suzanne Young. We've been talking about her for a couple of years now. It's cool to see her in this from Southern Indiana. She's gonna really surprise a lot of people. And her match with Jillian's going to tell me a lot about how she's going to play this year, this season. That's a good opponent to start off with. Jillian made a deep run last season in the CSI, or the WCS, excuse me. All right, Meradith closed the 19s, added some extra points there in the last couple of rounds. So Abby has her honeypot, the 17s.
Yeah, she loves those 17s, man. She loves the bottom of the board, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
We may do a little refresh on those cameras. Haley, if you could do that for us in between throws. See if we can get those timed a little bit better.
Good last from Abby. $102-point lead, which is just perfect math for the 17s, but Abby's going to have to move to the 18s now. She's already tried to take a stab at the 20s once.
Yeah, but this may be the point Meredith says, all right, me have those 17s. That would be the push that I make first rather than the 18s. Just because she's so successful. But hey, she grabs one of them.
Yeah, and Abby's been known to leave that first start high above the 17 into the 2. If she does that, she's going to have to move to be able to hit that 17. That might be a little bit of a blocker for her. She finds it on dart 3 anyway. Meradith 1-point lead now as we settle into a more traditional cricket leg now.
Yeah, a little more back and forth here, 20s and 17s.
Classic battle. That was
How
a
about
classic
that?
double 20.
Was it a double 20?
It's better than it showing up question marks or a 1
Yeah.
or a 5 if your name is Meradith. You're like, all right, at least it gave me a double.
Yeah, I don't think she was aiming at that double 20. That's for sure.
No.
There's a good collection, though. Good 6 mark to get her total to 641. Once again, folks, you can get involved in this program. DartsTOC.com has you covered. You can view the map and find out the closest vendor to you so you can participate in our DRTs, All-Star Triples, or PPD Nationals. Get enough games, and maybe that average is just high enough. Maybe we'll see you in the CSC Challenger Series or WCS one day. No better time than now. DartsTOC.com, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a new sponsor as well.
Oh, here we go.
What? You heard about this new sponsor, didn't you?
Go ahead.
All righty. Well, fine. Haley's Bedazzled Jewels. Do you want some bedazzled jewels? Reach out to Haley Robertson today. She's got you covered with all your needs. She's getting get your jeans, whether it's a t-shirt, maybe even a hat. If you need it bedazzled, Haley Robertson has you covered. Reach out today.
So she got the bedazzler for her birthday, huh? Such a good gift.
I think that was a gift she got when she was actually 6, but over time she's got slightly better.
Barely.
And
that's what I've heard. Because she was a phenom at 6.
Maybe one day Dolly Parton will reach out for her services.
Well,
that's
a dream any little girl will have.
I would love to meet is Dolly Parton. Just fun facts for all you folks at home.
So if anyone knows her personally,
reach out.
Yep. We would love to meet her.
Abby trying to grab the 16s now. Just a 5 mark.
So I want a 4-2 in this leg.
Keep an eye on that one. May need a refresh there as well, but we'll see. Yeah, that one's a little different. That one's a little tricky. Meredith needs to find this 16 here, and it probably has to be a triple, and that's not even going to get her the advantage here. It only put her at 488, so this leg probably going to go Abby Spott's way for the 3-1 advantage. And folks, just a reminder, we have a break after leg number 5 here rather than leg number 7, so a little preemptive warning on that one going into our next leg.
That is actually a good call, my friend, because I can tell you that this commentator needed that refresher real quick as well. We do play a race to 7, best of 13 legs here in the WCS versus the race to 9 for men. And hey, are you ready for holiday savings with A to Z Darts? Check out their December Dart of the Month special featuring the entire Shot Badlands collection for 20% off all month long, as Abby does win that with a 410. Plus, when you purchase a set, you'll automatically enter their monthly raffle. Just tap the banner on their website at a-zdarts.com to shop all deals.
Well, Meredith needs to find something, whether it be right now or after break, but I do not think she wants us going 4-1. She's currently
those would be 2 ideal times to find something.
Yeah, she's throwing a current 3.12, so
Yeah, that's not Murph darts right there.
No, compared to Abby's 3.77. So that's one better than the Chiefs scoreline of 6-7.
6 and 7.
Because we are a garbage football team this year. Oh no, we suck again.
Listen, I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, you guys got a tough hammer thrown your way, didn't you?
Not even just for this year. Like it's like the same thing with the Pacers, right?
Yep.
Halliburton tears his ACL or his Achilles in the last game of the season, so he's out for the entirety of this season.
Hey, but your Hoosiers won. Take one.
Hoosiers? Yeah,
That was the biggest yank.
Team Sig all day long.
That was the biggest yank I've ever seen. I mean, since Ray Finkel, man.
Oh yeah, that was a bad miss. So as a fan, right, I'm watching that. I go, shank it,
right.
And then he actually did, and then I feel bad immediately. I'm like, oh my god, he actually did shank it.
Right. That was a good play from Abby. Takes away those 20s. Yeah. Surely there's somebody keeping an eye on that kicker for a little while. He's going to be feeling ashamed for
I thought you meant
a few days.
I think you meant like his online gambling habits.
Well, I mean, that one too could be the case. We could have a little the replacements going on with the Welsh kicker.
Nigel Gruff.
Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole, ole. All righty. Meredith, you got to find something here. Fill up these 18s. Maybe just maneuver across. Yeah, she does. Double 19 over the 17s. What?
She went back.
No, she went up to the 20s.
Yeah, I know. No, she went to the 20s are gone. They've been gone.
Yeah, but she hit a single one. Fat side a single one. That was aimed at the 20s.
There was no way that wasn't aimed at the 18s.
I don't know, brother. It looked at the 20s to me. Maybe it was just the rejection towards the 20 bed, but goodness gracious, whatever. Probably was at the 18s. I did see a I may be calling for the old misfits because that was a good one this weekend.
Man, there's nothing worse than celebrating it too.
Oh, dude, the delayed, like the extended fist pump, and then kind of wait. Did I hit it? Did I not?
Yeah, the sound was not there, and then like you'd almost just see the shame on his partner's face, or just like
the funniest part is like his girlfriend in the background, like waving her hand at the other direction.
Yeah, she actually made him sleep on the couch for that move.
Oh gosh.
Oh, so good.
Kyle Linder, who we saw a little bit at TOC and as well this past weekend in Phoenix. He asked, what do you guys think of the new Target Japan darts today that came out today? I mean, Target Japan is always releasing some pretty quality darts. Their technology is pretty cool down there. But they fit a certain niche. I will say that. That's more of the Japan style, short barrels, unique shapes as well. So we're traditionally more straight barrel players here in the States. So
I have not seen them, or else I would make a comment as well.
I haven't either. That's why I was.
But I can assume that they're great.
Yeah, I was like, I know they are pretty good on their technology and whatnot, so I would imagine, but I need to kind of take a peek at those. So
this has been a long time, and I haven't pointed this out yet, but can we point out Mia Johnston's nickname for Abby? Aberdab seems amazing. Like, I feel like
Aberdab? That's not bad.
Aberdaba could be. Aberdab would be. That's a good one. Not as good as Scotty, but it's up there. And then it's just Abby's like silhouette doing the dab motion.
Apparently Meredith really wants this break. We'll just put it that way. And it's not necessarily because
boom goes the dynamite there for Meredith. The first for the Floridian.
But just some insider information she threw in our chat there.
Did you have to take a bathroom break?
Yes, that would definitely be it. Yep.
Never fun. Definitely never fun when there's a timer on you and you're playing singles.
And you're like, I can't really do this because there's a camera on me too. Like,
And if your name's not David Cameron, you're not even going to take it. You're not even going to try it. But if your name is David Cameron, you're going to take that break.
That's a big trip 17. Just keeps on
good five
trucking
from
here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is it?
4-2-2.
65-point lead for her. And look at the difference on the averages here. 4.22, 3.56. We always say you got to be a half a mark, well, a full mark ahead most of the time to get the advantage swing going against throw. And this is right in line with where Abby needs to be. And I say you attack the 18s. Why not attack the 18s? First. Attack the 18s.
I agree with that, by the way.
You need 2 to close. Just attack them. Well, she did come up with a big triple.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm not mad at it.
But 2 big trip 18s or 2 single 18s keeps her away from the triple, right? She hits another one. She does not. So you probably get away with it. But I commit to closing those 18s here no matter what. Whether it's my first, second, or third dart, close them. Probably going to be second for me.
Yep, gets rid of it.
Yep.
And steps into the 15s. I knew it. Transfers over into the 15s.
She loves the
She's trying to take those away last one. Yeah, she really does. And you're seeing that strategy play out in real time for her and work out right this second. That 2-house advantage almost dictates what your opponent has to throw at. And it gives you options of what you can throw at, right?
Mm-hmm. Abby is a few darts away from a 4-1 advantage going into break, a massive advantage. To be fair,
that's a huge.
Yeah,
with it being a race to 7,
exactly.
You're halfway to the finish line.
When you have a 3-leg differential from winning or tying, like being tied up,
it is the equivalent of the CSC being up 5-2.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and shut them down. 16s, grab them. You got the 2 houses. Why not? Yeah, I don't agree with any of that. I mean, I get wanting to extend here, but I mean, you're capable of hitting 3 singles, and you've got 2 houses. It forces her to the bull no matter what.
Yeah, now she can take the lead going into bulls.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can't afford to do that.
Boom goes the dynamite for Meradith McGee. What a time for that. And if that doesn't make Will even matter, I don't know what will.
I'm shaking my head just knowing that now you got to produce. And she misses.
Does not.
My,
how the turntables. Because 3-2 heading into the break is anybody's ball game.
It's still essentially 2 triples here. So remember that. But will Meredith take the shot at the 15s or go back to the 16s here?
I love the shot, and she hits it dead center of the trip 15. And Abby is now in a tough spot. 5-3 on the bullseye race and that triple.
Much different game now than a 4-1. Abby. Should have taken that shot when you had the opportunity. We can't hound her for it, but that is definitely a point. You look back in the match, if Meredith is able to make a comeback, that's kind of your moment there that you say, well, screwed up there.
All right, we have a score line, not like an actual score line in, but we do have confirmation that Lisa Yee, getting back into the WCS, does defeat Kelly Mears. Kelly probably played out of the same location that
I would
playing
imagine
at right now.
Yeah, I'd imagine somewhere close.
Look at this from Spott.
Oh
Big
my!
darts from Abby to put pressure on Meredith.
What an absolutely huge clutch turn from Abby Spott. Double to close out the 16s. Now a little pressure is added to Meredith's throw.
Yeah, she made that easy, didn't she? My goodness, what a leg of darts that was to head into the break. And 4-1 turns into 3-2, and we now have a ball game, my friend.
Yeah, different story now. We're going to find out after this quick break with our interviews from our players what happens. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the remainder of this match.
I'm Meradith McGee playing for C&M Darts out of Trick Shots Metro West in Orlando, Florida. I've been doing it for so long. I've had all the ups, I've had all the downs. I just have to go out and play and just have fun and not put pressure on myself. That's what I'm working on right now. You know, every game I just try to do my best and try to win it. And if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. And I move on to the next one. Maybe tomorrow will be better. That's how I looked at it. So I'm excited for this season. We've got so many great players. I mean, great players from the top of the field to the bottom. They are all tough. They are all hungry. I've kind of been to the buffet, so I'm not quite as hungry, I don't think, but I'm certainly going to try my best. The whole thing, they're always looking, and there's really nobody on there that you're like, oh, that's who I want to play. We all have a good time. We all enjoy each other. I think that the WCS women really support each other. We all want to do our best and put on a good show and encourage each other and just make it good battle of it, because that's always fun, to the battle, even if you win or lose. You come out of the losing side of a really hard fought game, but you feel good about yourself and how well you did and that you hung in there. You know, it might have been that one bounce out or that one didn't throw it quite right dart that screwed you up and you didn't win, but you feel good about how you did. And we try to back each other up and support one another, because being a girl in this game is sometimes hard. So we'll look out for each other. Thank you to Cora and C&M Darts for participating in the PPD program and giving the players in the Orlando area such a wonderful opportunity to participate in all the events that PPD has to offer in the leagues. Thank you to my husband, Mark. There, I said it because I always leave him out, and so he gets sensitive about that. And yeah, everyone who supports me and sends me friendly messages or messages asking for advice or everything, I really appreciate it. You flatter me by reaching out to me, and it means a lot. So thank you.
Looking for daredevilish deals? Save 15% on the entire Shop Badlands Dart series for our December Dart of the Month special. Plus a raffle with free gifts to keep the savings going. Choose your favorite barrel from 4 different models: the Sheriff, Crush, Rustin, and Tova, each with their own sharp barrel design that'll cut up the competition, ranging from soft to aggressive grip intensities so you can find the perfect fit for your playstyle. You can also get a chance to win your choice of a Shop Badlands Ink Dart wallet in the color blue or green with our monthly raffle. How do you enter? Just purchase our December Dart of the Month special and you'll automatically get entered. The giveaway ends January 1st, so don't miss out on your chance for free stuff. Tap the banner on our homepage at AtoZDarts.com to shop the Dart of the Month, and don't forget we ship internationally. Best of luck to everyone!
Hi, I'm Abby Spott. I play for AAA, and I'll be playing out of Gov's Place in North Hudson, Wisconsin. I am so ready to be back. I had to miss the last couple seasons because life got in the way, but I'm ready, and I'm ready for this crazy talented bracket ahead of us. And these girls just keep on getting better and better every season, and it's fun to watch. Murph and I have played together and against each other many times. She's an amazing shot. We definitely play differently. She's more of a slower paced player than I am, and she definitely likes to point more than I do. I'm more of a closer, but I guess we'll see how comfortable I am. If I'm feeling comfortable, I'll definitely go for closes. Thanks to all my friends and family, most importantly, my fiance Dave, and then my two sponsors, Flight Faction and Booyah. I'm Abby Spott, and you're watching the WCS.
Welcome back, everybody.
So happy I didn't actually have to hear that.
That was Haley, everybody. That was Haley. All righty, welcome back to the show. Here we go. 3-2 advantage currently for Abby Spott in this matchup after a thrilling last leg, 3-9-4, 3-7-8, as Meradith manages to get the job done to keep things a little interesting here. You get a little scared for that scoreline if it's 4-1.
Well, absolutely. It changes everything, right? And Will, I know that you feel this way, but that is why strategy is so important in this game, right? It was a strategic mistake from Abby to not close the 16th with 3 darts in hand that led to the 9 mark from Meradith happening and changing the entire outcome of that last leg, and maybe the entire outcome of this match.
Well, look at this stern talking to that's being had here, as Blake Keel will come up and be button pusher for Abby. But it looks like she's definitely getting a little confidence boost from, I believe it's her man. Her man.
Yep.
We'll see here, though.
I wonder if he's like, no, I want fish sticks for dinner tonight. That's what I want.
I don't want chicken tenders, okay? Chicken tenders and ranch is so boring. I want
No,
fish sticks with cocktail sauce.
Listen, we all know Burger King is the better of the 2 restaurants.
Yeah. Well, let's see her do it here. Abby Spott. What do you say, girl?
I wish
Get
I
up
could
to the
say.
Zaki. Let's go.
I wanted to say a line from Night at the Roxbury for those of you that wanted to throw that in there.
That's a different song, but we'll work with it.
What is love? That was also
Well.
Haley, by the way.
Oh,
Haley's
yeah,
just
you-
now going to send them a
Haley-
test message. You got to let them
Haley,
know that
did
we're
you-
back live.
Oh, yeah. Did you do that yet? Oh, yeah, she definitely did. She said they're good to start. Yep. So it doesn't look like Abby saw that. So that's probably why she's just chilling like a villain.
Well, someone messaged Dave. Tell him too. And Blake.
Yeah, text
Blake would
Blake.
actually be the one to actually. Yeah, text Blake.
Like, a lot of people text Blake,
Hey,
right
Blake.
now and tell him he's
Blake.
very,
Tell Abby to start.
very handsome. Just like annoy him.
What's weird is that like he's looking at the screen, like he can
Text
see
him-
that we're
yeah.
back, right?
Text him and say, "Hey, honey, we're back."
Malake, tell Abby to start playing darts again.
Meredith saying, "Do I get the win for delay of batch?"
Oh, she's got earbud issues,
Oh, that's it. Oh, I got you.
so now she's wearing white earbuds.
Well, I got.
Is that going to make the entirety of the difference here tonight, Will?
I mean,
Are you that type of person?
no. I mean, I'm not really one that fancies the earbuds when I play, anyways. So
I just meant like if something out of place is happening, like happens to you, like while you're playing, right?
oh,
like,
definitely.
say-
It's gonna bother you for a little bit, but you got to overcome, right? You got to take those deep breaths and you got to focus in and push it out of your brain as quick as possible. That's the difference between good
But-
darters and bad darters.
But I'm talking superstition wise, like not real life things happening that are like weird, like having different headphones in is what I'm talking about. Like, does that change
No.
superstition wise? Because like
For some
I got to have my
people,
lucky
yeah.
headphones.
I mean, I get it. Some people are like that. I'm not one of those guys. As we get a big round of
Boom
9
goes
there
the dynamite there from Abby Spott.
Big round of 9 there. I mean, that'll certainly work. So that
I don't think it bothers her.
It's not bothering her at all.
So we do have a couple of other scores taken care of here in this first round. Madison Van Beek defeats Kaylee Beard 7-4. So MVB moves on to the second round. She'll take on the winner of Suzanne Young and Jillian Phillips. Huh? Oh, cool. And Olivia Terry, OT from the TO, defeats Lane Lysak, the Blue Bonnet, in round number 1.
Sorry about that, but he was trying to make sure we were.
Oh, no, you're good.
Good to go, helping out Haley with her first run at this. And boy, she is killing it so far, ladies and gentlemen. Not one spotting mistake like Nick has done 47 times. Sorry, Nikki.
You know, that's true. We have seen every dart from both players.
You know, I just want to say it because you know he's watching in secretly, and you know he's going to be hating us for calling him out like that. But you know what? Sorry.
Oh, I don't
Sorry,
care.
not sorry. On a scale from 0 to 0, how much are we missing, Nick? 0.
0.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Is there a basement? Is there a basement to that number? SB. That's how much I'm missing. Sub basement.
I got scared there. I lost my internet for a second. It came back.
Thank God you found it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were working on lines today, so I was a little tricky around noon to 3 here.
Well, I'm happy you got that figured out because I'm not doing it by myself again. That was weird. For everybody, including the chat. The chat weirded out. It was weird for them.
That's a good
Meredith
double.
good double, but too little, too late.
I believe so, but she's probably gonna have at least another opportunity when she returns. You would imagine she will.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where things could get tricky. We saw Abby make a run on the Bulls. What was it, first leg, and really kind of made things a lot more interesting than they were at the very beginning.
We also talk about how right after the break is always that important leg, right?
Yeah.
And look at how well they're shooting. 4.83 playing a 4.60. And Meredith just got the point lead on the double first dart.
Unfortunately, she does pretty much have to stay there. Well,
she gets rid of the 20s. I don't hate that.
It's not a bad move, but she's also enabling. No, I mean, Abby, she's right in the call to go ahead and at least get one, I would say. But that's what I'm sitting here thinking. Abby's got the 17 still. I would have grabbed the 17s over the 18s and 15s, just knowing what Abby is capable of. Yes, it's 3 more points, but we all know Abby loves the 17s. And you've played her numerous times. You should know that. I mean, if you don't have that knowledge of your opponent written on the back of your hand after some point in your darting career, you've messed up.
See that scoreline come in? Suzanne Young defeated Jillian 7-3.
That is a statement. That is a statement.
I'm telling you. Suzanne Young. Man, you can go back, like I said, like a year and a half ago, just watching her like chime in on the stream and be like, that is a player. That is an unknown talent of a dart player. And yeah, I'm expecting her to do some real things.
See Meredith here kind of brushing off those two, knowing no matter what, this is going to go to Abby. I mean, just needs the one bull. Should get it done here. That's okay. I mean, you did yourself a great favor grabbing leg number 5, and you're essentially still in this because of that. And that was not a bad leg up until the last few moments from Meredith.
Yeah, it was her best leg until the last 3 rounds, right? And she was pushing Abby that entire way, with Abby averaging a 5 at one point. So this is the arrow is still pointing up for Meradith, in my opinion. The only problem with that arrow is that Abby's arrow is also pointing up. And I love Shannon put in there. She's had the white headphones in all night. And I have not been paying attention. I guess I did not see that. It just looked like they are less blended in than they were earlier.
Abby needs to attack here and grab a handful of these 19s. That works. Solid 5.
Meredith back up to the 20s. Ideally. This is where Meredith plays her best. She doesn't slow down to slow down her opponent. She slows down to slow herself down. And she tends to be able to focus more when she does that and be a little bit more deliberate with her game. I don't hate it when she does it for the other reason either, which is throwing off my opponent a little bit. But not going to throw off Abby there. Big 5 mark from Spott. Gets the low 5.
I will say she's been very good on the 20s, 19s, 17s this evening. Those have been very favorable to Abby. She's currently sitting at a 3.95 to Meredith's 3.32. So that sway definitely accounts for the 4-2 score line.
Brad, to answer your question, I'd say high 3s to high 4s. That's probably the average range from level 2 of the CSE.
If you want to compete in the CSE Division 2, you need to be averaging about a 5.
Well, to win.
To get the job done and to win, yeah.
Yeah.
But you need to have more games in the 5s. You need to be averaging about a 4 or 5 to actually be in the middle of the pack in that thing. So there's a difference between a completable number and being in the field. So
for sure,
I would, and I know what you were kind of going with there. But yeah,
I was going off stats of last season.
Yeah, you want to compete in that 4-5 range for sure.
Look at Abby. Nice 7 mark, all at the bottom of the board, throwing a 4.75. She has hit a new gear, my friend.
Yes, definitely. So she's in queue here. Like Gail says, yes, soft tip darts is stupid in regarding to the averages. I'm trying to get back on the list for D2. And that's kind of a statement of we're starting to more or less thread the lines into the golf world where everybody's good that you're going to compete against. It's just going to be who has the final touch of the given day. So who's touching up on those doubles, who's capitalizing on those big moments is going to be the one that gets it done at the for each level or maybe at that pro level. So we all know that there's a select few that, of course, you queue in for your big dog runs, but that's always going to be the case. But any given day can be someone arises from the bottom rankings to steal the top dog's money.
Yeah, and then right now on the Division 2 invite list, the averages are 0.3 between 1 and 32 in Division 2 of the CSE. And that goes from Scuba Steve Diker all the way down to Brian Langley, actually getting in there right now. I like that name on that board. I mean, the names that are popping up are it keeps getting more and more interesting. Both finalists for Division 2 of last season are now in Division 1, on track for Division 1. Yeah, 4.0 is like the new 3.5.
the progression.
And a 5's a new 4.
Pretty insane here for our CSC and WCS. Well,
Yeah,
Meredith,
until it was pointed out, right? We did not realize how much of a jump we've seen from the players, right?
oh yeah. Till you see those numbers from that first year. What a big play from Abby. 6 mark steals
Huge.
away the advantage by 58 points. And it forces Meredith to hit a triple here. Or those 18s probably going to go. Should go. Yeah, there you go. Good triple.
I feel like this leg is just as important as the 4-1 leg.
Oh, yeah.
Versus
I mean,
3-2.
we always say 7, 8, 9. Well, this one's going to be 5, 6, 7, and we're in 7. So, yeah, it makes sense that this is going to be a major leg as well, that you almost need to get your way if you're Meredith. I would assume, yeah, you have to have a few back-to-back here if you're Meredith, to be fair. This has to be 5-4 or 4-4. You know, that's where you need to where you need to be.
Yeah, one of the things Meredith talks about in her game as a weakness is that she can sometimes lose focus while she's playing. And in a long format match like this is, it's hard to consistently stay focused. And so that's why she becomes a little bit more deliberate in her time at the line. And I love that she can do that. I love that she has the wisdom to be able to do that as a dart player. And again, the other advantage of that is slowing down my opponent a little bit, not on purpose, but just because I play at a slower pace than most people do. I think that can really help. And this, you're seeing it right now. She turned around this leg.
Yeah, back up to the 18s and makes the best of every single dart. 4.27 for Meredith McGee here. And definitely has the advantage her way. Forces Abby to a new wedge. And look at her go. 9 mark.
Oh,
almost.
4.27 playing a 4.27. $32-point difference. Should go back up on dart 3. Yep. Makes Abby have to hit 5 15s before she can take a look.
And floats the first. Not ideal.
Overcooks the third. So Meredith now a chance to close out, well, to solidify a big advantage in this leg for sure. There's a good start. 16s. Bullseye. Oh, she goes back to the 18s. I don't hate that either.
So a little 4 there for Spott.
Yeah, as long as she's going to give up in the leg, you know.
Yeah, let's see if Meredith can cue in 1, 2, 3. She's done it before in this match. Would be big to lock in the 4-3.
Oh, look at that first dart. There's not a more frustrating thing that can happen besides question marks than hitting the double on the first dart and missing the other 2 bowls. Ugh, it's the worst. 4.14. Meredith's best leg comes when she needs it. It's a 4-3 lead now for Abby. She's staying with her.
Keeping it interesting. 1, 2 big legs, as we mentioned. 2 of the 3 big legs that really matter. Abby, start off with a good trip here. 5 mark minimum, I would say. just to lock in a good run here. That's a great first start.
Well, that'll work. Boom goes the dynamite for Abby Spott. Getting the low fives. The 5th 9 mark between our two players.
That's exactly
That start was pretty perfect.
what she wanted. Yeah, that is ideal from Abby. Scott Spott. Scott. Abby the Spot. There we go. I hope she listens back just that moment alone.
You only wanted to listen to that one spot?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. That's fair.
Let's see if you can just keep on trucking around here. 17s.
Oh, my.
15s.
Oh, my. Abby Spott back-to-back 9s to open up the leg.
Let's go. Huge play from Abby Spott. Let's see it, young lady.
She can get it done in 9.
This would be massive.
She was perfect on the trips.
Oh. Still a
Terrible on the ball
great,
though. Just kidding.
great leg from Abby Spott. I mean, 7-3-3, ladies and gentlemen.
Didn't miss a triple that she shot at. Wow. And that is what these ladies can do as well. And isn't that fun?
Oh, it's
so fun.
It's great. It's great. You love it. 1, 2, 3 on the bowls needed. I don't imagine she's missing this here.
No. She even got points the last one. 6-5.
What a leg from Abby. That'll work for her 5th leg on the board. Only needs 2 to get this job done now. That was a statement, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it in the chat for her. All 650 plus of you tonight.
Woo.
Great numbers for our week 1 matchup here. And our
shout out to all the folks.
Yeah, WCS brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Once again, dartstoc.com. If you want to get involved, head on over. And once again, big shout out to our sponsor tonight, Haley's Bedazzled Jewels. She'll bedazzle your tumbler if you want it, folks. Just
You will be dazzled by her bedazzles.
Let me tell you what, you need a postcard bedazzled? She'll do that as well for an extra fee. Haley Robertson, reach her out.
Yeah, her phone number is.
Actually, I can figure that one out. Let's
Oh, she can also marry people.
Yeah, I mean, you can get that done online these days for the marital license. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Human. Oh, single 3 on dart 2 is a rough one.
Yeah, not a great play here. As you already know, that 20 on the board is massive for Abby against throw here. So attack the 19s. Go ahead. No harm, no foul. If you cover a 4, I mean, that's an excellent play. Walk the dog to the 15s as well. I would have liked the 15s just because you're right there. You've hit it all night. Go ahead and capture it for another wedge.
I agree with you there completely. At the same time, I understand why she went 18s. Mm-hmm. And we can always say that after the fact when she misses the 18s, right? She would have hit that and be like, oh, no, that was better. Meredith's been hitting them, though.
That's probably my favorite.
Meredith's been hitting them, though.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll say it. That's probably my favorite play against throw is the 19-17-15 switch. Like that white horse for me. It's a crazy one, but it certainly works for my throw. Oh,
I think Abby's okay with this. Boom goes the dynamite again. Abby Spott.
This is excellent. Look at her come in, just charging forward right now. She cannot miss.
Meredith just looked back at Mark and said, who do we know when Minnetonka that can take out some knees real quick. Because right now, Scott has hit a new gear.
This is excellent. She's essentially locked in this leg already. Can just 1, 2, 3 punch the 16s and get away with it.
No, she's on 5, mark him anyway.
Keeps that average true. 6.0. Following
What
the
is her average right
6.5. A 4.28.
4.28 ain't bad.
Yeah, compared to the 3.38 of Meredith.
That's also higher than her average heading into this tournament.
It was a 4.08, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it's actually higher than Shay's average heading into this tournament.
I was about to say, there's going to be some surprises here this year, especially with the talent that we have involved in this year's WCS. I think that there's going to be some head-turning moments. Maybe not going to line up with how you think it should. Just like the Jillian Phillips battle tonight, I would say.
Yep. And I said before we knew the scoreline that one was going to be that was going to tell me a lot about how Suzanne's going to play in this WCS, and to win 7-3, she's going to play well in this WCS. Madison MVB takes her on next week. And Abby closes out that one with the double on the last start, 4.5 from Abby Spott. And she now takes the 6-3 commanding lead over Murph.
What was that, 3-7 or 2-1-7? Way to look at both score lines there.
I saw the 4-5 and it was shiny.
Yeah, that's a shiny new treat, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Again, Abby's playing at Gov's Place in North Hudson, Wisconsin. And then Meredith at Trick Shots Metro West in Orlando, Florida.
I don't know if that was enough right off the bat for Meredith here. Up against it.
No,
Yeah,
Abby's
you're up
growing
against it
recently.
here.
Oh. She's a killer, man.
As I said, I don't think that's going to be enough, and it proved to be the case. Big round of a 7 mark for Abby Spott. The 20s and 19s have just been hers tonight, man.
Yeah, she's the Absassin. No, that didn't work. Absassin tonight.
No.
That doesn't work. You're right. 7 mark from Meredith. I'm going to go back to calling her Scotty.
Scotty, don't.
Only a 4 mark from Abby, and I can say only a 4 mark because of how well she's been throwing. This has been insane. And again, shout out to everyone watching along every Monday, 8 p.m. Central.
Yeah, no Wednesday shows, so reminder of that one. But got you covered every Monday night.
Haley is really looking forward to the CSC season.
Apparently she's passing
That's
off
fair.
Wednesday nights to me. Uh-oh.
Yeah, could be fun.
Well, already, Spott looking promising for this leg.
But we have seen those 18s be deadly for Meredith, and there's one thing about Murph. She won't give up.
No, she will not. She's going to give her effort in every single dart until she takes that official loss. I would love to see her make a run here just to keep things interesting.
Well, I mean, we expected this to be a much closer scoreline. We both did say 8-7-5, 7-4, but I think we weren't saying that because we thought it was going to be 7-4. We were more leaning in the 7-5 range at the very, very least, I think.
Yeah. Thought there would at least be a 2-league spread, but which way we truly didn't know. We were split on that one.
Yeah. And Danny in there saying get that women's D2 and could have Wednesday night darts. I think that we'd rather do a 32 bracket for the ladies and the first before we would ever split like that.
Exactly. We don't even have enough to fill the full Division 1 yet. That would be the ideal move, is to go 32, and I think that's possibly going to happen. So that'd be good, because I think there's a lot of players that are going to be around, our ladies that are probably on the back end of our averages. So you never know what could happen there.
Meredith turning around this leg, that double 17.
She's definitely making a run for it, right? So it forces Abby to go after these 15s, but she's been so successful on him, man. She's been so successful on him.
She did wire the double of the 18 there. She is just a killer right now. If she finds these gears in every match she plays, I don't see how she's not the champ at the end of this whole thing.
She's going to be a tough competitor here.
I better get a message from Shay this year. It's a huge field of great, talented players. Again, just that top 6. Shay Cole, Abby Spott, Meredith McGee, Liz Tynan, Olivia Terry, Lisa Yee. And then Suzanne right there in 7th spot with Lane after that. I mean, Abby's done enough to turn around this leg to 5.14.
Yeah, sure. Average is just going to climb here, and it's going to be a pretty impressive first week for Abby Spott here. Maybe good enough to top the tables as far as averages, I would assume. Especially if he hammers this in 1, 2, 3. Not going to be the case. Well, still could be if with a double.
Yeah. Not going to do it. But she should be back. Well, she will be back. Will she have to do a little bit more, though, than hit 2 bowls? Meredith would like to make that the case. Does not do quite enough. So Spott, 2 bowls away from winning week 1 and sending Meredith to the loser side.
Wow.
And 1 dart does it. Abby Spott, 4.68 in that last leg. 7-3.
Statement darts from Abby Spott to start off week 1, season 5. I mean, what a statement.
Her last
4.34 on the night.
And what were her last 4 legs?
Last 4 legs were a 4-0, which that was a losing leg, and then turned it around with a 4. Sorry, I got confused by this screen here. 6.5, a 4.5, and a 4.68. So there's your winner. We'll have to, scoop that one over there. There we go. There we go.
Hey,
our winner. It's all right. We got it in there. That's what counts. Good stuff.
It's the same
Good
picture.
Stuff.
That's what's important.
Exactly. It is. So Abby Spott, congratulations to her. Meredith McGee kind of took one on the chin this evening. Let's not lie about it. I think that she had moments of greatness. I think there was moments that really she was playing well, but yeah, just too much to tackle tonight with Abby playing the way that she was.
Yeah, and I mean, Abby hit that last gear there, 4.0 being the worst leg in the last 4 legs of the match is, I don't care what level you are, that's great darts.
Her worst leg in general tonight was the first leg of the night, and it was a 3.19. And if you recall, she started off with what, it was a 1-5 after 3 rounds. if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. And then she kicked
Yep.
it in on the bulls and made it interesting in that leg. So, yeah, that's being her worst round of the night. Second worst round is a 3.71. That's pretty good stuff.
That's consistent.
from this athlete.
Yeah, that's consistent on top of everything else. So Meredith is going to feel like she played a lot worse, and she played worse than she should have played as far as like her average goes and all that. But a lot of that was the pressure from Abby. And I think Meredith is going to be fine. She does go to the loser side of the bracket. She takes on Lane Lysak. So, wow. You want to talk about loser side matches? Meredith versus Lane.
Very tough.
Holy goodness, man.
It's a tough bracket this year,
What a
man.
bracket.
There's gonna be some surprising finishes. I can't wait to see where our top 4 ladies are that finish this season. That's gonna be the ultimate look at this statement for us this season. So hey, that's gonna do it for us. We'll be back though next week, Monday night, 8 p.m. Central. We'll be here ready for another great WCS matchup brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. We hope you are as well. And just a reminder, folks, those bedazzled jewels from Haley, they're incredible. Reach out to her today. She's gonna love it. She's gonna love doing your jeans for you.
And
Take care of the city, folks.
The bedazzled jeans have a holiday savings, right? Same
Yeah,
thing at ABCdarts.com. The December dart of the month.
True.
So
true.
get that thing figured out too. All right,
those now.
let's leave for real now this time. What do you say?
Yeah. We'll get out of here. From Will, Sean, and Haley in the background, thanks for watching us, folks. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.